Welcome back to the Meeple Marathon. Today we are taking a look at My Lil Everdell. This is the newest version of Everdell that was just announced at PAX U and then was released shortly thereafter. I believe currently all of the Wave 1 or first printing editions have been kind of scooped up. You might be able to find some at your friendly local game store or purchase them secondhand, but they will be printing a second print run. They've already started that, so this will be available in the future. My Lil Everdell is essentially taking Everdell and paring it down so that it's more accessible. So let's just take a look at the back here. You can see here that we're looking at 6+, about 30 minutes, and 1 to 4 players. So there actually is a solo mode in this game, which is amazing. It would just make my day if I ever saw one of my boys playing this solo. Anyways, you can see that it is just a board, but has that same kind of Everdell feel to it. There's no Ever tree. There is a deck of cards, but you're not actually going to have cards in your hand. There's just going to be the kind of 2 rows of market cards out here, and each turn you're going to send out one of your workers to a location to gain a resource, and you will have the opportunity to purchase a card with said resources. You always have 3 workers, and the seasons always just activate your green production locations. So the location rules are the same. The red locations give you a space to place your worker. Blue locations give you kind of an ongoing thing that will be triggered by something specific. Journey gray workers here give you a one-time effect. Production workers will activate when the seasons trigger and when you play them. So that's pretty much it. And then there's going to be various kind of events. It's actually going to be meant to look like a parade, I believe. But the parade will go by here, and these are not just one-time grab events, but the first person to grab them, they will be worth more than the next person to grab them. Also, these spaces here that are closed off spaces will be determined each round or each season by die roll. So it's going to be random which these are each season. Anybody can go to these up here. So there's not going to be any one person's still in spring while the other's in summer. Nothing like that. Everybody's going to move through the seasons, same as everybody else. So let's take a look at what's in the box here. This is a very thin box, very shelf friendly, pretty much a standard square, kind of a 12 by 12 box, but not very deep at all. So we have wooden tokens. These appear to be exactly, the resources appear to be exactly what you're going to get in standard Everdell. So squishy fruit, amber, wood. I don't see any stone. So I guess that's not a resource we have to be concerned with. So again, just paring it all down. Here are your available workers. I will be curious as to whether or not these appear to be the same size. I don't know why they would produce them differently. Just bother creating new molds, but everybody who has Everdell Complete Collection should have extra stickers. So you should be able to sticker these if you happen to have the Complete Collection and now picked this up for your kids. So there you go, lots of baggies all over the place. Here are the dice that will be rolled randomly. They appear to, let's see if they're identical. Wait, I had it. So yes, yeah, they appear to be identical. So there's a 2 berry side, a 2 wood side, a 2 amber side, a 1 of each side, 2 of anything, 1 of anything, and a VP, and that's it. So there you go. So 4 dice that are going to be randomly rolled out to create 4 unique locations, and then a die most likely for the AI. Very good. We'll take a look at these here in a second. And My Lil Everdell victory. Time to celebrate. You are the winner. Again, we'll take a look at these cards here in a second. Let's see what Tabletop Tycoon is promoting now. Flourish, Everdell, Panorama. I don't know anything about that one. The Princess Bride, a couple of their games. Guinea Pigs, Tiger Stripes, never heard of any of these either. Alright. So here is the board. Just single-sided. Again, these are going to be locations that anybody can go to. These will be where the dice are. Only a single person per turn will go there. And then, you know, there'll be spots up here for the wood, the amber, and the berries. Let's put this here. We've got a bunch of victory point tokens. Here you can see all of the various ways that you can score points. So you're still kind of going for the events. Going for the events is probably the main way to score in this game. Appears to be a sun and a rain token. Not quite sure what those are for. But here you can see 3 of each type. First person to get there gets 6, 5, 4, 3. Let's see what everything's in here really tight. The rule book's at the very bottom. Okay. So we already looked at these. This, I believe, are just player boards. We'll take a look at the rule book here in a second, but I think that these are just meant to kind of give you an area to collect your people and your resources and then build your tableau out of, and some more point tokens. So again, just that's a really nice touch that they just bothered to include that. Here are some tokens of the actual resources. I wonder if these are for overflow or if you run out of the actual ones, and then they give you little bins to store your things in. So vessels, resource vessels, to store them in when they're on the board, which is a really nice touch too. Hopefully these will fit. They look like they will. Hopefully these will fit in the box put together, so you don't have to put them together every time. Here's a little tiny look at the version of Everdell that you are in. So let's see here. Yep, 4 home boards, 1 sun token for the first player, and 1 moon token as the round tracker. So that's what those pieces were. Here is the double-sided solo card. We'll take a look at that here in a second. And yeah, I believe I have covered everything else. This looks like pretty basic rules. Lots of iconography in here. Playing cards. Nice and big. Say this is a critter and this is a construction. Here's the cost. And end around. Oh, and here's the solo AI. So solo rules: set up, play. You will always be the first player every round. Okay, check the parade, Princess Periwinkle, and Prince Pumpernickel. So there you go. Let's now take a look at some of these cards. Okay, so here's your little Everdell victory card. We've all seen that before. Here is your Princess Periwinkle. So Princess Periwinkle looks like she takes a card out of the meadow and then places a butterfly in its spot. Whereas Prince Pumpernickel here takes a spot and then rolls and plays a card. What is she doing? She's just rolling, so she actually doesn't cover up a location, it looks like. Again, we'll have to dive more into the rules there for that. So okay, so we've got 2 different types of cards here. I believe everybody, these are the standard cards, the standard packs, and then these, I believe, are starter cards that you can give to, say, your kids. You can give them, say, just a critter or just a location or one of each, depending on how you want to balance out the game, being that you're an adult and they are a child. So this is going to give them a leg up. So that's what these are, your captain and your fort. So the forts appear to be all the same, but the captains are probably, yeah, equal to what their little meeple are. So there's those, and then it's really just a whole bunch of the same. The artwork is similar. It feels more cutesy to me. But again, very nice, large iconography. You know, everything's kind of blown up. Like, you know, this is much bigger on these cards than on the standard cards here. So I'm just kind of quickly roll through these so you guys can see everything. This is the big draw of the game, is the artwork and these cards. See, there's Chip and there's Sweep. Postal Pigeon, okay. To my knowledge, these are not compatible with Everdell. Farmer, the Barge Toad. So some of these are new, like the Glider is new. Treasure Hunter is new. But there's a little Doctor Air Balloon. There was an air balloon, different picture. Wander, was there a Wanderer? Pie Shop, I don't think there's ever been a Pie Shop. Party, Feast, Inventor. Alright, I'm just gonna let these go for a minute. The Berry Bear. Pirate Ship. Yeah, so this appears to be all original artwork. Nothing appears to be duplicated. It's got that same feel to it, but it's a little brighter almost. I'm not quite sure how to describe it, but the artwork is still amazing. It just almost has this like slight comic book or children's book artsy feel to it. And I honestly don't think I have seen, yeah, we're back to the captain's now. I don't think I saw a single bit of duplicated cards in here. So that is that. All right, so there's those cards. I believe this is your promo pack. Let's see, this pack contains 6 cards that may be played with the original Everdell base game for kids to kindergartens. These cards are not meant for play with My Lil Everdell. Okay, but they have the back of My Lil Everdell. So let's see here. All right, that's the back we are used to. So here are the kids. They go with the kindergarten. Gain 1 point and draw 1 card for each kid in your city. It's a production card, so you could have up to 4 kids in your city because they're a common critter. May share a space with other kid cards. So if you can somehow, yeah, you could stack these all in one space. They only take up 1 space. And then here is kindergarten. This is a unique construction, so you can only have 1 kindergarten, and then 2 points for each kids in play at the end of the game. And it looks like you can have up to 2 kids per kindergarten for free. I'm assuming that's what that symbol means. Okay, and then here are what appears to just be 4 more cards for this. So I'm wondering if whether or not how long they will include the kindergarten promo in the game. But that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Not a whole lot there, but that's fine. We will be covering this at some point just so you guys can see it. If you're interested in the solo mode, let me know in the comment section below. This is probably not something, since I have, you know, grown up Everdell, that I'm going to be diving into much solo. But if people are interested in how it plays, I can certainly get it to the table and learn the rules and show that off for you guys. So let me know in the comment section below if that's something you would like to see. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you're enjoying this content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Once again, thanks for watching. Have a great day.